What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we got a good one planned. We're going to talk about how to properly plan your goals. So this is something that's been super important for me, and I actually get quite frustrated when I see people trying to plan their goals and they can never reach them and they wonder why. So we're going to speak about that a little bit. I'll just give you an example. So say someone wants to lift heavier in the gym. Okay, so that's the goal, lift heavier in the gym. How can you ever do that? So it's like, how can you judge that you're actually doing that? It's unless you're setting specific goals that you can get, it's never going to happen. So the first point we're going to talk about is actually how we break down these goals. So say we have one big goal. So say the goal is by next month, I want to hit 100 kilo bench press. So that's the big goal. So now we have to break down this goal. So we've got to have sub goals that we can, work towards every week. That's eventually going to let us to hit this top goal. We do this because if you're not setting small goals and you just have a big goal that might be 2 months away, you don't get any sort of gratification from leveling up. And even though you have been leveling up for say 2 months, you're not going to understand that you're actually getting better or you're actually improving. So say we have a goal to hit 100 kilos in 2 months. Our base layer goal should be, say, go to the gym 4 times a week. And then the next goal should be train bench 2 times a week. Then our next goal should be, progress by 5 kilos every week. So we have to have goals, that we can level up like this. And then that's going to paint the bigger picture. That's been something that's super helpful for me, and I highly suggest you guys do it. You have to have a big goal, but you have to break it down or else you're never going to be able to achieve it. Another thing I want to talk about is these goals have to be achievable. So people will often do say someone's goal is they want to be faster. So that's their goal, they have to be faster. How can you judge that? So if I want to be faster and I am, how do I know? Because it's not achievable. So if someone wants to be faster, they have to say, I want to run my 100-meter sprint at 12 seconds. Because at least that's a physical goal that we know we can hit. When people are making these goals, make sure every single box is specific to your goal. And it's something that we know we can actually hit and tick off. So people say, oh, I'm going to set a general goal for my life. I want to be more happy. How do you know? So for example, if someone wants to be more happy, maybe they have to spend time with friends 4 times a week. So now at least we know we can tick off 4 times a week, and that's going to aid in us being happier, us feeling better about ourselves. We just need specific goals, and if you're not doing this, then you're missing out. So lastly, I'm just going to talk about celebrating your wins. So a lot of people, these motorbikes, there's nothing wrong with having your stack of goals. Along your journey, boys, there's nothing wrong with ticking off a small goal and celebrating it, telling yourself you did a good job, actually acknowledging that what you're doing is keeping yourself on track. And I think a huge part of my journey was say when I was starting to learn e-commerce, I was learning about each step of it, and along the way I was getting more and more knowledge, and along the way of course I was like, what, I'm actually doing a good job, I'm on the right track. Sometimes these goals you set might be 1 year long, 2 years long, 6 months long. It's a long time to be working towards something. Everyone's going to find it hard. It's completely normal to doubt yourself, when you're having such a big goal and such a big time frame. But by setting these little goals and celebrating them when you actually do them, is going to be something that's super beneficial for you. So again, boys, these videos aren't going to be as long. They're going to be short and sharp, information driven. So hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you can take this advice around goals and how to structure them and start implementing them to your life straight away. I can highly vouch for myself, at least, that structuring my goals that are achievable, that I can celebrate and that are broken down, so there's a long form of them and it's not just here and then the end picture is over there, is something that's really helped me, and I'm sure it's going to help you boys. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'm gonna chuck my Instagram and my TikTok in the description. Don't forget to check those out. I post heaps of content that's not long form content like this YouTube stuff. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.